Hello, my beautiful souls. As we enter the 36th week, the moon is in the sign of Taurus, and the sun continues to move through Virgo. During this week, some Virgos may be celebrating their birthdays, so pay attention to the dates if you have a friend or loved one born under the sign of Virgo. Throughout the week, Mercury continues to move through Virgo, where the Sun currently resides. However, Mercury is in its retrograde phase, which adds a disruptive and nervous energy to the global atmosphere. How will this final, third phase of retrograde Mercury manifest for other zodiac signs, even if they are not born under Virgo? The retrograde of Mercury exerts its strong influence on the entire zodiac. Its qualities affect not only Virgo, but also the other 11 signs of the zodiac. We must learn to perceive cosmic forces to harness their power. Many people are currently dealing with their own curiosity. The surrounding energies emphasize emotional detachment and strictness in our approach to others. We stand by our thoughts and are less flexible in our views. With the third phase of Mercury's retrograde in this week, we keep a greater distance from others. Introverted qualities prevail, even though we must still be more interested in interpersonal relationships as they directly affect some of us. It is necessary to cultivate impartial thinking to navigate through the challenging third phase of retrograde Mercury. From Monday to Sunday of the 36th week, we must recognize that our past experiences influence our current thinking. Everything we have learned in the past is now manifesting in our present attitudes towards others and ourselves. Due to the necessity of analyzing past paths and decisions, it would be better to allocate enough time for self-reflection. In general, our greatest joy now comes from a sense of certainty, stability, and security. We must protect and nurture these gifts in our lives. For Virgo, this is a time when Mercury expresses itself most strongly in its third retrograde phase. Virgos may find it challenging to understand their feelings in relation to self-development and past actions. As we move through this week, Virgo continues to grapple with questions about themselves and their identity. Virgo is undergoing a karmic phase, where patience is the golden rule. In Libra, the final phase of Mercury feels like a liberation after the previous, less pleasant feelings. Now, in the last phase of retrograde, Mercury is least invasive for Libra. Most of your thoughts are now fixated on the past and the fear associated with it. Your thoughts are deeply connected to repeating what you love until even what you once found enjoyable starts to bore you. It's advisable to do something new, fresh, and invigorating this week. Scorpio is focusing its energy on active relaxation this week. It's a great decision as you need to replenish pure energy through mental and physical activity. Your ideas may not align with the feelings and plans of others. Throughout the week, Scorpio is dedicated to finding the right words to handle matters both at work and in private life. Sagittarius feels the placement of Mercury in the house of family. Memories related to the past and security that may have been lost are emerging around Sagittarius. Childhood is essential for Sagittarius this week. You should make an effort to have more frequent family gatherings. Support for family relationships becomes crucial for Sagittarius, especially towards the end of the week when Mercury slowly approaches the end of its retrograde journey. Capricorn may continue to experience frustration this week. Capricorn's curiosity still drives plans that can materialize your dreams. However, questions of intimacy are entering your thought center, not allowing you to rest. You're contemplating whether your relationships are the right ones. If you're a single Capricorn, this week may be challenging due to feelings and issues from the past. Try to actively relax and look towards a brighter future with hope. Aquarius can enjoy more flexibility this week. However, people in Aquarius anticipation have higher expectations, which can lead to a sense of mental exhaustion. Try to overcome the current pessimistic phase of the week by supporting the joy of others. Be cautious about self-limitation tendencies brought on by the cosmic weather this week. Pisces faces a demanding week. You're struggling to reconcile all your obligations with time. You might not be able to accomplish everything you've planned, and your responsibilities might exceed your capabilities. Pisces should focus on values that matter most. Try to postpone anything non-essential because the rush of duties can consume all your free time. The cosmic climate of this week leads Aries on a journey towards higher consciousness. Aries is striving to understand matters related to personal growth. In everything Aries perceives now, they can find a deeper meaning. It's advisable this week to explore possibilities for enhancing mental health and inner balance. Taurus is exploring their surroundings. The information gained this week can be highly valuable. Be cautious in conversations not to reveal more about yourself than is appropriate. The cosmic configuration this week encourages spiritual growth. Present yourself in a way that others can better understand you. It's also beneficial to confide in someone close about your inner thoughts. It will relieve you and contribute to better feelings in the future. A surge of responsibilities is causing negative feelings for Gemini this week. The shift in cosmic energies triggers distrust towards those closest to you. Caution is important for Gemini. Your thoughts can now shape the future, so it's essential to think positively and look forward to days that will undoubtedly be more pleasant once you've tackled all your duties. Cancer must avoid gossiping under all circumstances this week. You may be contemplating what you could have done differently and how it would have affected your present. Intimate distance is traditionally linked to Mercury's current position. Even for those close to Cancer, revealing the heart of a Cancerian can be challenging right now. However, the last full week of Mercury's qualities ends, so Cancer can look forward to more pleasant moments next week. Leo is grappling with communication issues. Not everyone will understand what Leo desires to say and express this week. The symbolism of this week revolves around building self-confidence, as underestimating oneself is detrimental to one's identity. Leo must step out of mental depression, and active relaxation could help in this week. Nature is calling, don't let the surrounding pessimism consume you. Although the forecast may seem pessimistic at first glance, there are exceptionally favorable and supportive aspects that are emerging. On September 4th, Mercury will break its negative polarity with a favorable trine to the planet of luck, Jupiter. The supportive cosmic climate at this time provides support for anyone feeling exhausted. The horoscope for September 4th indicates a greater interest in education and expanding one's knowledge. Communication improves, although the correct expression is still hindered by retrograde Mercury. Nevertheless, we can use the energy of the trine on Monday to support happiness and optimism. It's crucial now to approach the environment with a positive mindset to promote an optimistic attitude towards life. To start the workweek with the right energy, it's advisable to explore new paths through learning. Let's examine where we have gaps and, without hesitation, start learning what can support us in the future. We are capable of more effective communication than in previous days, which can lead to improved relationships at work and at home. This week, the moon moves through the signs of Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. From September 5th to September 8th, the moon travels through the sign of Gemini. While Mercury continues to be the center of attention in this week's horoscope, the placement of the moon is also significant. In the sign of Gemini, the moon provides an ideal atmosphere for gathering information about your health. The moon in Gemini represents a period of improving your health by exploring the positive impact of optimistic thinking on your psyche. These days, from September 5th to September 8th, 2023, are an opportunity to gain greater inner confidence. It's essential to meditate and reflect on yourself to better understand your daily emotions. The moon in Gemini also supports clearer communication in love. The weekly love horoscope predicts improved communication with your partner regarding ongoing disagreements. You may not be able to express your thoughts forcefully and clearly, but the moon contributes to better mutual understanding. For singles, there are no exceptional transits this week, although the moon encourages your curiosity. Later, the moon moves into Cancer, where it boosts self-assurance at home and self-esteem. From September 8th, the moon works in conjunction with the sun in a trine with Jupiter to enhance your self-perception. Self-love is essential for a better personal feeling. Explore your spirituality and make an effort to praise yourself for the things you do for yourself and others. A bit of self-indulgence at this time won't hurt. Mercury is distracting you from social activities, so spending your free time wisely is important. In solitude, focus on spiritual growth and reward yourself for your good deeds. From a mental health perspective, the powerful vibrations of Mercury are calming. Since even favorable energies are crossing paths with Mercury in retrograde, its negative influence is becoming less noticeable. The weekend of September 9th to September 10th will prove to be a time of love and relationship support. Aspects shaping the cosmic weather over the weekend promote emotional well-being. There's room for strengthening friendships. Try to think positively throughout the week, and use the weekend as an inspiration from your surroundings. Spread smiles and positive energy. However, if this behavior drains you, do things the way you want. Knowing your needs is crucial right now, and becoming a temporary egoist is acceptable. The weekly horoscope reminds you that you can only pass on happiness when you yourself feel content. Otherwise, pretending and working for the happiness of others can exhaust you completely. Try to focus on positive paths and finally say goodbye to the past. Similarly, in the coming week, we bid farewell to retrograde Mercury. The upcoming week promises the end of a few weeks of Mercury's retrograde journey, symbolizing purification and renewal. However, in this week, we still need to lend a hand for better feelings. Efforts to improve your surroundings will be rewarded. Horoscope and Tarot wish you, dear friends, much joy and contentment for this week.